Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with The Last of Us Part 2 on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and we are playing through this game on Survivor difficulty, and I hope you are all having an absolutely fantastic day. Now at the moment, we are still climbing up this very tall building with Abby and Lev is going to be taking me to the Sky Bridge, and that's what the Seraphites use to get around this city a lot faster, and the reason we're doing that is because we need to get to a hospital where Abby's WLF members are, so we can get some supplies for Mel to be able to do an operation on Yara, because Yara's got her really badly beaten up arm, as you would have seen a few videos back. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Now, I got through quite a lot of this building, pretty good to be honest, but in the last video at the end, as you would have seen, I was very low health. I had a couple of enemies left, and literally one was left, and it sniped me right in the head. So I've been sent back a little bit now. So I think what I'm going to try and do, as I've died anyway, I'm going to see if I can climb up the ladder and quickly sprint to, I think it's a doorway or an elevator shaft or something, and just get out of this bit, because I already killed all of the enemies in the last video, but got sniped by the final one, so I don't want to have to do all this again. But we're in this bit again. I don't know how many have respawned, but if you can hear that screaming and shouting, as usual, you know what it is. It's the kids. I think it's only those two that are alive again. I think it's only like... These were the two causing me grief.
Put you down.
I don't even know where the other one was. I just shot and panicked. But yeah, this is where we need to get to. There we go. She was on low health anyway, I think. Because that's the woman that I shot, like, I think 3 times in the chest with my machine gun in the last video. But for some reason, they survived.
Yeah, fuck them.
Never heard a Seraphite cuss before.
It was my first time.
He sounds so impressed, didn't he? But yeah, also in the last video, we heard all of these Seraphites call Lev Lily. So that's obviously a very, very big hint of what is going on with Lev. But we're not going to talk about that, because we could talk about that more later on in the playthrough, because it gets acknowledged a bit more later on, sort of. But yeah, it's very obvious what's going on with that. But let's carry on. God, that was a flipping nightmare. I could finally build a health kit at the cost of not being able to build any pipe bombs. There we go. I mean, we did get through that bit back there very well in the last video. I just unfortunately died at the last bloody guy. Managed to shoot me right in the face.
Where to now?
Do I want to take a spanner, or do I want to keep my, is it, I think it's a pitchfork, isn't it? Yeah, I nicked it from Mrs. Trunchbull. I'll take a spanner. Spanners are pretty damn good. And they're easier to swing. Oh look, some supplements. What can I get? I should be able to get something. Oh, look at this. Detect enemies at greater distance in listen mode. Oh, that's very bloody useful, that is. And soon we can have extra health. Hopefully we can get enough supplements before we reach the hospital. Because what we have to do in the hospital is going to require a bit more health, just in case I do mess up. Actually, I think on this difficulty, when we get to the hospital, I think even on this difficulty, it doesn't matter what kind of health you've got, you just cannot be touched by this enemy. So, yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of health we've got.
Elevator?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, this bit. Oh, God, here we go.
Shit.
Can I give you some advice?
Oh, my God.
Just Think about the good parts to feel.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster. You're more focused.
Holy fuck.
You don't feel pain as much. Every bad feeling, your palms sweating, your heart racing, they're all signs you're actually stronger. So when you feel afraid, you should think about how your body is getting ready for what's coming. Only when weak may I carry my true strength.
I think I already heard somebody say that somewhere else in this game. I think when we was reading an artifact or something, didn't they? Only when weak may I carry my true strength. That right there is some real shit though, innit? It's so bloody true. I mean, all of you have probably been like that at some point in your life where you've been at utter rock bottom. I mean, not all of you, but some of you may have, where you've been at utter rock bottom, and then that's when you really do just discover your true strength. It's insane, you know? It's insane. Can come in many different forms, but yeah, you really do know your true strength when you're at rock bottom. But that was a nice little speech, Lev. I enjoyed that. Very nice little speech that was. Poor Abby. She's probably like, shut up, Beowulf, and get me off this elevator. Ah. Lovely. I think we're nearly at the top now, actually. I think we are getting quite close to the sky bridge. Ah, cheers.
I thought you were anti-electricity and all that sinful old world stuff.
There are exceptions, especially for soldiers.
That's convenient.
Yeah, I've always thought that because they made a comment a couple of videos back. I think it's when we first met Yara and Lev. We told them to gather supplies, and they were like,
"So you like
this is old world stuff. We can't use that." And then I was kind of thinking to myself, well, I'm pretty sure I've seen Seraphites using guns, and I'm pretty sure that's old world stuff.
You should tell that to your people.
Oh
We
dear.
weren't stoning or hanging people until after she died. They're taking her words and twisting them. Read the text.
Okay.
Also, thinking about it, even a bow is old world stuff, you know, because we used to use bows in the old world. So pretty much you can't use anything unless you've invented it, to be honest. You can't eat carrots because that's man-made. Carrots are man-made. Tomatoes, I think, are man-made. Most of our modern vegetables are man-made. They're like all other crops that have been like genetically modified. I don't know if there's a coin around here somewhere. I don't think there is. I hope I don't end up dying a lot in this next bit, because this next bit isn't even difficult, but for some reason my thumb doesn't like to do what I tell it to do, and sometimes I accidentally murder Abby. And I'm being serious, it's not me just killing Abby because Abby annoys me. I genuinely, every time I do this bit I end up dead because my thumb gets so twitchy. It's so bloody twitchy.
What the fuck is that?
That's the bridge.
Lev.
Follow me.
Fuck.
We'll go slow.
I don't know
Oh
if I
my
can do
god,
this.
look at her face!
It's not as bad as it looks.
I've never actually looked at her face when I've been doing this bit, because I've been looking at the back of her. Oh my god, poor Abby! Oh man, you know that fear you're feeling right now? That's probably the fear Joel felt when you were beating him to death with a fucking golf club. Bitch. Right, this is gonna be fun. I like how Lev says it's not that bad. See, look, balance. Yeah, I'm not very good at balancing. But Lev says it's not that bad. Even if you're not scared of heights, you wouldn't want... I mean, I wouldn't want to do this, and I've not really got too much of a problem with
People
heights.
cross this regularly?
Yeah,
You're lying.
Exactly.
I'm not. I mean, it's not the most popular route.
Really? I thought everybody would come up here for a nice little stroll, you know, clear their head, you know.
Oh my god.
Just try not to look down.
That never works. That never works. You always look down. It's like the curiosity gets the better of you. It's like you want to see how high up you are, even if you're scared.
Shit.
Oh, I thought that was me then. I was about to say, see? It's kind of like when I went to...
Waiting on all that true strength.
when I went to
Cool.
one of the zoos,
What?
I was inside the insect part, and there were tarantulas in there. Obviously, I don't like spiders, and I went in there and I was trying my best not to look. There was like 2 tanks with tarantulas in. I was just looking at everything else, you know, all the cricket stuff like that. Snakes were also in there, and I was trying not to look at the tarantulas because, you know, like when they say don't look down. Don't look at the tarantulas. And no matter how much I tried, I ended up looking at the tarantulas. Because the curiosity just gets the better of you. It's annoying as hell. Like, you know it's going to scare you, but you can't help but look. Kind of like when you watch a scary film and you cover your eyes. You probably end up doing that, don't you? Because you just want to see, even though you know it's going to scare you. I don't. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. If I could get through this bit without killing Abby, that's a miracle.
Oh my God, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go.
She's just trying to distract you, Abby.
I did it.
Oh.
Come on.
Can we take a minute and be impressed by me?
Not yet.
Why? Why?
You'll see.
Oh man, poor Abby. I want to feel sorry for her so much, but she just deserves everything. She deserves all of it.
Holy shit, Lev.
It's gonna be okay. Eyes on me.
Shit.
I thought they built these bridges. That just looks like one of those cranes you get on the top of like skyscrapers and stuff. It looks like one of them's just collapsed and I guess landed on another building, and they've just like added a few planks of wood to it to make it walkable. Fuck that. No, I wouldn't go across that. That's definitely not safe. I mean, even just the amount of wind that would be up here would probably ruin your day. Nah, screw that. Screw that. Let's just let Yara die. Or let her lose her arm the painful way. Oh fuck, here we go. Right. Right, come on, BwolfTheWolf. Keep control of your thumbs.
Fuck.
Steady. 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 So badly want to make you fall, Abby. Look at
Why
her
are you not
ponytail
terrified
swaying
of
in the
this?
wind.
And don't quote the prophet to me.
Heights never scared me.
What does?
The ocean, dogs.
What's wrong with you? Like the ocean, yeah, I mean I'm with you there, Lev. I don't like the ocean, but what's your problem with dogs?
Holy fuck.
Like even if you've like I know some people have got fears of dogs because they've been bitten by a dog, but it was one dog, you know, just one dog. And that dog probably bit you because it had a crappy owner that didn't raise it right, so it's not even the dog's fault.
Almost there.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Hey, look! You can see the hospital now.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Focus
That's a
on
bit
me.
weird, isn't it?
I can't do this, Lev.
Don't look down.
Can't do
Hey
this.
look, you can see the hospital down there.
You're going to. Come on. True strength.
True strength. True strength.
No, I wouldn't be able to stand on this bit. I'd have to lay down and just like pull myself along. Fuck doing what she's doing right now. Oh shit, I look down. Oh, it's like when Donkey is climbing that bridge in Shrek 1. Shrek, I'm looking down! When he trips over on one of the planks of wood breaks.
You can make it.
This bit proper tenses you up though, doesn't it? When you're playing this bit, you feel proper tense when you play it. Because when you're high up, you get really wobbly legs, don't you? Probably the worst time to get wobbly legs.
Fuck.
Almost there.
Alright.
I apologise if you can hear all of the noise. Once again, there's just a lot of noise outside at the moment because of the kids. Apologies, because it's very loud. Is that bird shit? Because that's going to be slippery.
Dizzy. Shit. Abby! Hold on. Hold me up. Hold me up. You ready? Can I get a minute? Please.
Okay.
Okay. Where to now?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of it. The bridge drops us off at the back of the building. This is new to me.
Okay, well... let's see if we can find our own way down.
Yeah, I like how he scrunched up his face then when he said he didn't know. It's like, I don't know. Like, he started panicking a little bit. If you jump into the swimming pool, I think it's like somewhere around here, near a plug or something, or a drain. There's a coin in the swimming pool if you want to grab it. I'm not going to bother because I always end up swimming and missing it. So I'm not going to waste no damn time. I want to get out of this building. I don't like it.
If that's the worst of it, we got off lucky.
Maybe it wasn't luck.
Maybe it was.
Oh, look, Abby, you're at home, ain't ya?
In God. I've heard them pray.
Well, I don't. If I'm gonna
Me
die,
either.
I'm gonna die for me.
Then what are you doing here? Why did you come back for us?
Guilt.
Of what? You don't owe us anything.
I just needed to lighten the load a bit.
I went on a very, very long journey to brutally beat up a man who, yeah, he killed your dad, so I can understand you being angry, Abby. But you went across the country just to brutally torture a man to death. And, you know, like I said, I can understand. Like, I think that scene would have been all right if she just shot him. Because what did Joel do? When Joel went into that room to get Ellie in the operating theatre, obviously he walked in there with a gun, but he didn't intend on shooting anyone. But then what did Jerry say in The Last of Us 1? He picks up a scalpel, threatens Joel with it and says, I can't let you take her. So Joel shot him, you know? So, I mean, he threatened Joel, and then Joel just, you know, bang, dead, end of story. And also he was threatened. Joel saved your fucking life, Abby, from a horde of clickers and runners and shit, and then you slowly beat him to death. It's not even comparable in any kind of way. So you think that rescuing a couple of kids is going to make your guilt go away for what you've done? That's got to be what she's guilty about, because I don't know what else she'd be guilty about. Maybe the millions of other Seraphites that she's killed over the years. Fucking hell, Abby, I bet you're loving this room, ain't you? I bet you're looking at all of these weights and thinking, God damn, I could pick up every single weight in this room with my pinky. Ooh. Anything good in here? I really, really do. Oh. Oh, actually, I think to open this up, I think it might be the Wi-Fi password. 121879. 121879. 121879. 121879. I think it's the Wi-Fi password. I can remember all the codes for these now. This is the third time I'm completing it now, so I've kind of just remembered all of the different little puzzles and that. But there'll be a note somewhere telling you that the combination is the Wi-Fi password. Yep, there you go. Beautiful.
It actually worked.
This is why I like playing games before I play before I do on YouTube. Obviously, depending on the game, I don't mind doing blind playthroughs for some games, but most of the time I just like to play the game first, because then I can show you all little things you might have missed, or help you all out with just little things like this, you know. That's why I like to play games before I record it. Blind playthroughs are good for reactions, but that's about it. Lovely. Do I want to get a silencer? No, probably not. Okay, we've got our 2 pipe bombs, so that's pretty good. Right. I don't think there's anywhere else we really need to search. We've got this little room over here. This might be where the note is, actually. Oh, hang on. Oh, nice. There we go. Got another bar of health back. I need to find some alcohol. Forget I'd be running around with a wrench. Just waiting to boff someone over the head with her superhuman arms. Yeah, quite a few supplements. That's alright, I suppose. I want to get the upgrade. Ah, this might be the artifact. Yeah, the code for the safe is the same as the Wi-Fi. Okay. But we do want to find supplements because obviously I need to try and get that health upgrade before we get to the hospital, preferably.
Here's our way down.
If we get to the street, we can go right by the hospital.
Just a body.
One of yours?
No. Check out the clothes. Here. Looks dark down there.
Oh, I see how this works.
Lev,
I like how
are
it
there
just
any
shined
in
down
this
his own
building?
face.
We always take elevators down to the bottom, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the chance of anything in this game ever going right is practically 0. So if there was an elevator for us to use, we already knew we weren't going to be able to use it because you know something's always going to go wrong. This next bit of infected, though, all I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint through it because I need to save all of my ammo for when we get down lower, because there's going to be a bit where I think we have to fight, and I definitely I'm going to need everything I can get for that one section because there's a lot of baddies in there, a lot of infected. So I'm going to try to avoid wasting any of my supplies in this room.
Spores. Masks on.
I don't have one.
Do you guys not believe in gas masks?
We were on the run.
Let me see what I can find. Stay here. Back up. All the way.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
We better start praying I make it. Okay, gas mask. Gas mask.
Abby looks like one of the characters from Rainbow Six Siege. Looks like one of those. Is there anything in here for me to eat? No. Right, so we need to find a gas mask for Lev. And I don't think we have to really like sneak around for now. I think we can just walk around freely. But once you find the gas mask, that's when you're going to have to start creeping around a little bit. But obviously I'm just going to try and sprint out of this place. Because, I mean, I don't have that many supplies anyway, and I'm going to need to save these for a bit where we have to fight. So, this bit I'm just going to try and avoid all the baddies by just legging it. But I think once you get the gas mask, I think there's going to be a bunch of stalkers in here. So we're just going to try and grab it and then sprint straight back here to that crack. I'm going to have to remember where this is, though, so I don't end up running the wrong way and getting killed. I flipping love the visuals in this game. I mean, look how good these buildings look. And I like all the places that are filled with like spores. And then you have this like weird sort of grainy sort of texture to the game, don't you? Where it's all like floating around like dust. Nice, isn't it? Very nice. Another thing I've noticed actually, because I've been noticing little details the more I've played this. I think I mentioned the bit where if your backpack gets wet, all of the documents inside your backpack get wet as well. Another thing I've noticed, I noticed this more when I was playing as Ellie. It probably happens with Abby as well. That mask is broken, so we can't use that one. But when you bandage up like Ellie, I think you notice it more on Ellie because she wears a t-shirt. But if you watch the bandage on your arm, it slowly becomes bloody as it's on you for longer. So it's nice little touches. I like just the little things like that, you know. It's very nice. Because when you bandage yourself in this game, you actually do put a bandage on you. I think you did in The Last of Us 1 as well, but just how it slowly gets more bloody the longer it's on. That is nice. So many cool little details in this game. Sweet. We got 50 yet. Yes, we have. There we go. Another 25% more health. Beautiful. Ah, brilliant. Just a perfect time as well. Oh, this might be where the mask is. Yeah, it is, I think. Yeah. Right, so when we come out here, we're going to have to run straight down, I think, and then go left. And that should be the way out. And fingers crossed, nothing wants to mess with me, but I'm sure as soon as I start running, they're all going to come for me. That's the thing with stalkers, it's very hard to sneak away from them. Because they're always stalking around and being sneaky, and then they always end up finding you no matter how quiet you are. Stalkers are the worst thing in this game, they always will be. The creepiest as well. Right, come on Gary, give me your mask, I'm sure you don't need it.
Looks good. Alright, back to lab.
Bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, right, sprint. Oh, you always get... Shift. Alright, we only lost a very small amount of health. We don't have to go back in there anymore, so it's all good. Whew. Alright. Is Lev in there? Yep, there he is. Just waiting.
Got your present. Here. We're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. It won't do your sister any good if we're both dead. There. We got this.
Lovely.
Did you see a way down?
No.
Oh.
Abby,
God, I nearly missed a
what about
shotgun
that?
shell. Oh yeah, we're going to use the hose.
That a fire hose? Lev, come get this down.
Coming.
This next bit is a right mind fuck, because we're going to be going through pretty much a load of rubble, and it's very easy to get lost, and there's a lot of infected around, so I'll try and get through this bit without having to fight anybody. It'll be in the next video probably, but I'll try and get through this bit without having to fight anyone, but there will be a section where I think we do have to fight, but I've got a couple of
You got this.
pipe bombs, so we should be okay. And we do get another new weapon down here that's very good, so that'll help out as well. I'll get down here, and we'll end it for today. Okay, right. Thanks for watching WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, hopefully the commentary was okay. I've already mentioned this, but I'm really bloody tired at the moment, so if it has affected my commentary, I apologise. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, and join the pack today.